All right, I think we're good. All right, so you're level 70. Let's take a look. How'd you do in the first few seasons of Apex?
I
What are you guys
think
doing? Skins, get
my,
good.
my lady in the back. I think I was silver one. Is there a way I can tell?
Yeah, just
Yeah.
hop in Apex.
Okay,
Wait, doesn't he have to go to his hero card?
Oh, I guess you have to go to your hero card.
pranked you. There we go.
Apex of Glory.
Silver two. Okay.
Okay. And how long have you been playing the game?
Since release.
Great. So let's
I
go look
just
at your Apex box.
Sure. It's pretty rough. I just started working on it ever since I saw you guys kind of doing this
Oh, yeah.
whole thing.
All right. Let's see. 2, 3. So you're running a 3 healer box? No, 4. I'm just blind.
It should be four. Now I should say though, I'm right now. Whoop, forgot about that. I'm still
Shoot.
working on my Wyler, and my Iris is just kind of here as a prank because I haven't built her up at all. Um, she is still garbage.
Out of curiosity, why is she 3 stars? Did you just not do the event?
Didn't do the event,
Okay.
and big regretty, all spaghetti on that one, honestly.
And that's honestly not a big deal. I mean, really, you just bring Iris for Garden or Jarden.
Yeah, I was thinking too, because I've been working on my Wyler as well. That like my Zerida again. So the three people that I'm actually working on right now is Rachel, Zerida, Wyler,
Mm-hmm.
to kind of work on a more like teleporty scheme where I can use like Zerida's Alhazad, with Iris and Wyler, provided she doesn't get banned, because I find that it's like pretty 50-50 on if Zerida gets banned or not, at
Yeah.
least at low silver, because it's like people either gamble that she's a bait or not.
So
And
is she 6 stars? Do you like?
No, she's currently, I think, 4. Let me just check quick. I think she's 4. Yeah, but I'm working on her
Okay.
pretty hard. I actually
Why do you have her as a demon?
I can't
that's a good
stand it. It's
question.
on the
I
slash
can
sheet.
easily change that.
Assassin is typically better because she doesn't have a weakness against holy units.
Easy peasy.
have you invested in her AB enchants though?
No, actually, AB is something that I really have to focus on now.
Mhm.
Actually, I think our AB enchants are good. That or I just got really lucky with other rolls. Oh, ouchies. Oh, skill, dang. I see now.
The skill makes up for the lost.
Oh my god, absolutely. What did I have on you before? Focus on that
Regardless of,
later.
you probably had an Odin's.
Yeah, I think I did have Odin's. No, I have 0 enchants.
Oh well,
I could have
you may have
stuff.
had it on her.
Demon class.
Yeah, they're class specific. So I mean,
I think I did actually.
but
Well,
we
you
won't
don't
just
have to
blow your
switch
gold.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to switch back right now. But if you do remember or not, if you want to keep her as a demon because of the enchants, that's fine. But you're gonna not be able to kill most holy units.
True.
Like I know that Yulia and Yusuke are pretty prevalent in the meta right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, but she really doesn't need to kill Yulia, and Yusuke is kind of whatever. I wouldn't stress too much about Yusuke, especially at silver 2 and 3. So who are your ballers? Like who carries you in games?
Oh, honestly, just the boys.
The boys.
Pretty much all my top units. I
Got
just started switching over Luna to Holy Pegasus, like Flyer.
Uh-huh.
She was my honestly, I've been playing super janky like Ullr's Bow Luna for the longest time. And I was playing Imelda too. I was thinking about doing some fun stuff with her.
Mm-hmm.
And
No.
like the with her glorious red, I was thinking about buying it because my problem is I'm a hoarder when it comes to gacha games.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of my stuff is, where is it here? It sits in Secret Realm. Like I don't have too much resources, but like I do hoard a little bit.
Yeah.
So when it comes to like equipments, bag, like I'll just hold on to
Oh.
everything
Can,
that
can
I
you go back
possibly
to your
have.
items real quick?
Yes.
You have a lot of enchantment scrolls. I mean,
Yes.
a tremendous amount of enchantment
I
scrolls.
am a hoarder.
Okay, and we can help you with that because everybody that we've met so far has been a hoarder, and we've made them get rid of everything. So
Good.
you're in luck.
It's
Um,
435 rolls.
for those of you who watch every video of the Apex workshops, you might remember our first victim, Maticus. We made him ore everything, and now he has over 10,000 ore Calcamore.
Oh yeah, I
my
remember
God.
that guy. Yeah.
Yeah, so um, we do work, Mr. Scissors. We
Heck
will help you.
yes.
Okay, you were saying Leon carries you. Let's go take a look at your Leon.
Oh no, he's actually garbage. But um, like he's just very basic.
Uh huh.
Do you have 3C?
No, not yet. Actually, I have like 0 3C because I have not progressed in my time rift at all. It is sad. I have the ability to. I just play other video games instead. The tragedy.
Yeah, so that would probably be an important first step in getting to the next level because with Leon's 3C, that can just straight up win you games.
Yeah. Plus the now, is it recommended to go balance blade with it, or is that
Do
just a little
you
too troll?
do you have a balance blade?
I have 3.
I would
Definitely put a balance blade on
100%
it.
go balance blade.
Yeah, because I already have one on my Bernhardt, and then I'm thinking
Great.
about giving one to Leonhardt, and then one to Leon.
That's
Yeah,
exactly who you need it on. Unless you had a Sakura.
No, I don't actually. I didn't get her in the pulls.
Then yes, definitely those three.
but for Leonhardt, do you have a ghost
Demon
blade that you
Slayer.
could put on?
Yeah.
Yeah, ghost blade and
No.
demon slayer. Okay.
No, I don't think I have either of those.
Then yeah, you would want balance blade after that. Oh yeah, you are hoarding a lot. Ugh.
Yeah, this is after I already got like 10,000 worth.
Oh my
Too.
goodness. Look at all this.
You have so much.
He
Don't
might
take this
even
the wrong
be
way. Trash.
Nope, no. That's what I do. I just kind of like I just get rid of it all, and then I kind of go half and half with martial spirits and equipment rolls.
Yeah. So I need to ask real quick just so I can be prepared. Can you tell us how many burgers you have?
Oh, well, luckily I've been using them, but I think I'm around 180, 190.
Oh, okay. So
it's not
so
too bad.
I had 300, but I've used 100.
Not as bad as the
100.
last guy who had 565.
Jesus.
Yeah.
no, he had like 658.
Oh yeah, it was that.
Jeez.
I'm
Oh,
dyslexic.
here they are.
Are you using them on Anikis or what are you using them on?
Right now I've been using them on grinding riffs to increase my masteries.
Well, that's good if you need
Because I don't,
masteries.
yeah, because honestly, I've been playing pretty much catch up right now. Because my units are really far behind compared to a lot of others. That's just what I've been noticing.
Did you take like a hiatus because your star levels are kind of a little low on some of your?
No,
Okay.
I just really prioritized like odd people.
Mhm.
Like, so when I started, it really was basically like Burn, Leon, Elwyn,
Got
and
it.
like I was just kind of focusing on these guys. Thunder Dragon, and
Have
then
you ever used Gate of Fates on SR characters?
no,
Okay, good. Just making sure.
no,
I saw
I'm
you
very
had a very beefy Vargas. I was just curious.
no. He's up there because in the beginning I didn't really have many tanks. Like I pulled Landius. I won't say recently, but like I got him to 6 ASAP.
Yeah.
Trust me, I think we all built Vargas in the beginning.
Yeah, he was just in like even my lead-in's almost nothing because I invested everything into my Vargas. I think maybe in the beginning I put some Gate of Fates into him, but like not enough to really warrant like actual investment.
Yeah.
Uh,
So let's take a look at your characters like one at a time. At least the
yeah.
the big boys. So let's look at your Landius. What are we working with here? I might just pull up mine as like a reference sheet just to like
Yeah.
check stats, see where you are competitively.
So do you normally run route on Landius?
No, no. I was doing some like missions and fun
Okay,
stuff.
just making sure. That might be, if that was the case, that might be why you're still stuck in silver.
No, no. I actually also don't play Apex.
Mhm.
Like I was just thinking about starting to join, and when I saw you guys put up that workshop, I was like, darn, this might be my moment.
Yeah. And what's your goal in Apex? Do you have a goal in mind?
I would really like to even just take gold because
Mhm.
just the skins. But I mean, I'd gladly go as far as I can.
And I think for
Um,
this season, you can definitely aim for gold, realistically.
ooh,
Yeah, you can definitely reach gold. There's no doubt in my mind about that.
But let's take a
Um,
look at that gear and all of that. Okay.
yeah.
all right, so I immediately noticed the SR accessory. Do you have anything better that could
I don't think so. I could change off the overlords to him.
well keep. I want to
So
see what else you have that's like level 1.
yeah,
Sure,
Just keep scrolling if you don't mind.
not at all.
Okay,
But end of
so yeah.
SSR.
Um,
do you
I'm
have
Yeah.
gonna.
spirit boots or anything like that?
No, I have not pulled a single boots. It's tragic,
That
actually.
is tragic. You're sitting on like 5 last rights. Yeah.
Man, it hurts so bad.
So, I mean, the Overlord would definitely be better on Landius, but I know that your Vargas is kind of weird
How
to
and
use.
how often
No,
do you get
I can.
Overlord? I mean, how often do you get Landius in
Honestly,
your
I just
games?
got this overlords, and not very often.
Do they first ban him pretty
Yeah,
often?
often first ban. Or they'll see that I'm in a strategy heavy, and then they'll ban the Vargas, which I don't understand. But I mean, I take those.
Yeah. Actually, go back to your accessories again. I just want to see what other options we have because you can definitely give Vargas something else.
Yeah, I think you could
Sure.
definitely move the gear around.
Because I
Um,
mean, you definitely have the enchants to just give Landius a
Totally.
really baller enchant. I mean, at the end of the day, Overlords is Landius's best in slot.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
yes. Some
Yeah, I
people,
actually just pulled that overload lords the other day.
yeah.
yeah, it's really good on Landius. Some
I
people
I would
recommend
highly
Bracer Emblem,
recommend
but
putting that on him.
Sorry, what was that, Trisket?
oh, some people recommend Bracer Emblem, but I personally prefer Overlords over Bracer.
I think
True.
probably 95 out of the top 100 players are using Overlords on Landius. Okay, so here's what I would do. I would put Overlords on Landius and give Vargas that King's Amulet. I think King's Amulet would be just fine on Vargas. It's actually on your Sophia.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes I just hit best equipment. Oh, that's
Actually, what's the enchantment on it? Okay, yeah, you should definitely re-roll that, but for
yeah.
now that's fine.
I will write that down for later.
Yeah. So let's look at
Awesome.
your Leon again.
Well,
And actually, go back to your land use. What kind of PvP enchants are we working with? Like,
iffy.
are you sitting on any or?
Yeah, I think quite a few. Well, a couple.
All right, enough, but you're not like overwhelmed with the good stuff. So
No, I need to do ancient beckoning. I just never touch it. I'm bad. Whew. Empty boy.
and do you have any enchants that you could put on those? Like, are you sitting on any?
Uh,
And not just like the
you mean the
PvP
basic?
ones. Yeah, the basic ones.
Oh, it looks like I am.
A little bit. The good stuff's gone, like your attack ones and things like that.
Yeah. I have a question. Do
Mhm.
these also apply to arena, or no? These are not PvE or like PvE only.
They apply to both. Yeah.
Oh, good to know.
Yeah. So you definitely want to deck those out when you can.
See, my Listel actually got very lucky with some rolls. Um,
Let's take a look at her.
well, just the arena one, but
Wow.
I
I've never
think
seen
if I
her
put
that
a,
high.
I need more for her. I
Mhm.
need to actually do ancient beckoning. That's just my problem.
Yeah, that's another high priority for you clearing the time rifts and ancient beckoning. That'll take you to the next
Which
level.
I don't think it'll be too hard. I mean, I have a lot of the people.
I mean, Luna and Ultimuller are like fantastic in like 3 of the bosses. Lena is amazing in Nidhogg. So is
Like I have him pretty well built.
yeah, he can
It's just I have
carry
to
you.
do it. That's the thing.
He can
Just that
absolutely
lazy.
carry you.
But like you were saying, yeah, Leon.
Mhm.
This is him, very basic.
Yeah, more or less he's good. You're sitting on a lot of gear, so click that Aeneas's armor
Yep.
and check your different options. I'm pretty sure I saw a bunch of Aeolus's.
Sorry.
Yeah, there it is. There they
He.
are. It's that winged white one. Yeah.
Wait,
Oh,
is there
this one.
a poss-
Yeah,
The-
that one is Leon's best.
yeah, definitely consider basically torching your Aeneas's and giving him a Aeolus.
I'll put it on just to like keep it fresh in my mind.
Sure.
I will.
The rest of it's basically best in slot.
Other than
Of
maybe
course,
change.
you want the balance blade.
Yeah, once I actually unlock the like
The 3C. Yeah.
yeah the 3C, I'll change that.
Sure.
Mhm.
But just to get by, I'll probably keep the Seal Guardian.
Oh yeah. And if you ever wanted to go single target, that's perfectly fine too.
True.
All right, let's okay, Bernie, he's looking good. What are his stats? Like, what are we looking at here?
There we go.
All right, his attack looks really low, but I guess he doesn't need much attack. He's more of a debuffer and faction buffer.
Yeah, his attack is not the absolute worst.
Yeah, I could get some higher rolls there. Oof. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, okay, I can roll for higher attack for him then.
All right, we can keep going. Altamuller, he's looking pretty solid. Does he have decent enchants?
Let's see. No, that could be up a couple more. This could be up some attack other than HP. That's okay. And no, he could get a lot more attacks.
Yeah, for sure. How many enchants are you sitting on? If you could just like go in and click the enchant button. Let's take a look and see.
Yeah, again,
Oh my good.
I hoard.
You
I
are a
hoard all
hoarder.
of the good
And
goods.
that's not talking about the 87 SSR enchantment packs that you've got. Like, that's
So when you guys tell me to reroll stuff, I can gladly do that.
okay, yeah,
My-
that'd be great.
My biggest fear for you is your gold and your crystals.
Yeah.
Because
Yep.
you do not have the.
The gold to
Yeah.
warrant my changes.
You can maybe get through the 27 Tree of Lives that you have, and that's it.
Man, my
I noticed that you were sitting on a lot of SR gear that you have like leveled up to like level 30 and 40 that you
Oh, yeah.
definitely completely get rid of for
Yeah,
quite a bit
absolutely.
of gold.
Yeah, so let's keep going. Yulia, what's her int look like?
900, I think. 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 70, 80, 880.
Okay, so is she geared for anything specifically right now? Like
No, just was told she was good, so I made her good.
So you'll want to change her accessory to a meditation ring. You should check if you have one. It's an SR.
Yep, I do.
Okay, yeah, you'll definitely want that on her instead of speed boots.
See, I thought of the legs, but I can definitely do that.
Yeah, that's 100% her best in slot. Everything else is her best in slot too.
Go breeze over clock then.
Yes, most definitely
Yeah.
breeze over clock. Clock is not useful, or I'm not gonna say like useful, but it's not important on her because once you blow your stuff, you normally don't need it again. And her problem is actually reaching somebody's tank, so you'll want
Yeah.
breeze.
Yeah, I mean, I could see Clock could be actually pretty hilarious. if you could get double Godly Menace, but
Luck
yeah,
and bad opponents. Hey, maybe it's silver. I could get lucky with that, but
I'd still go Breeze. I mean, and she's
Oh,
actually
yeah.
really easy to enchant for because literally zero stats matter except for int, and you actually want to avoid HP rolls as much as you can. So, yeah, you're on the right track there. Just give her as
the
much int as you can.
now is it still better to level up the Odins, or do I want to keep it low? Because I read that as a thing to like.
You'll definitely want to level up the
Just
Odins.
take it to 50. Yeah.
True. That's why it isn't, just because I've been.
And you actually want a little bit of HP on.
Yeah, to not get AoE cheesed.
Yeah, otherwise Leonhardt comes in and just two shots you.
Yeah.
All right, Luna's looking pretty
Just
good.
changed her over, so she's very fresh.
That's good gear for her too.
What's the okay? So one thing you need to do
Yeah.
almost immediately would be change the assault suit to Last Rites or Twilight.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're sitting on so many Last Rites. I'd probably go Last Rites, but Twilight Armor is also very good.
Yeah. I might go for the last rites. Yeah.
And as soon as you possibly can, unlock her. Oops, I just activated
Her 3C?
Get her 3C and Leon's
Yeah.
3C. Yeah.
Yeah.
So other than that, that's basically best in slot gear, unless you have you're sitting on a bunch of swordsmiths medals.
No, I don't have any swordsmiths.
Yeah, then you're good to go there.
F's in the chat. This is a tragedy.
That is a tragedy.
Oh,
But however,
yeah.
I could change this over to a white robe, or I could buy her a black bride. But my whole
scroll through what you have there.
I mean, Black Bride is by far hands down her best. Otherwise,
Yeah,
I'd throw a
I
10
would-
news.
I would definitely give a black bride to her.
the only thing is, I'm planning on. I mean, this is pretty far away, but I really want Juggler, and I have basically I've got the summons for him coming up because I've got the 100 tickets that I'm just waiting to pull my Juggler because I've got the other units on the banner,
There you
and
go.
that's why I was gonna
Guaranteed Juggler.
buy his gift, but I could.
So you will want Juggler's gift eventually, but you're gonna really want to star him up a bit first. So
Yeah.
So
True.
if you invest in your
gonna be a
Lena
lot of
now, yeah, I would invest in Lena now, and that's gonna help you prepare for Juggler even more going forward, resource wise.
True.
So what can you put on your Lena other than a truth pendant?
Yeah, I know. It's terrible.
And you've got the ore. You're just
Yeah, let's see what other
I've just been
accessories you have for her.
very unfortunate with
drop near works.
actually, who has that right here? He does. But yeah, that's about it.
You could also
Star
do
Earring.
Star Earring.
Mm-hmm. Even Holy
That'll
Arc
help her
isn't
sur-
terrible.
I would go Star Earring or Drop Near.
Mm-hmm.
Coolio.
Probably Star Earring over Drop Near.
Star Earring?
One
Actually-
thing, I noticed that your Lena's running magic enchants.
Honestly, just touched her when I like started the game, and then like I've just built up people that I've been told were good, so then I just get them higher level and then forget about them for a while.
Well, you'll definitely want Clock on her, I think.
Cool. I will do that. Actually, what I will do.
Lex Clock, right?
Yeah, he's also got a Holy Cross. Oh, what Eye of the Beholder? Do you think Eye of the Beholder or Drop Near?
Where's the Eye of the Beholder?
It's on
On
shelf.
Chathaniel.
Okay, that is better for Lana.
But then what would shelf use?
My shelf's garbage. Just pretend that she doesn't
Oh, okay,
exist.
sure.
Okay.
I'm just gonna change this to sorry, did you say clock?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Definitely Clock.
I'm just gonna keep it, no matter what it is, just to remind myself later.
Mm-hmm. And we'll upload the video too if you ever want to go back and.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, so, you'll
And then
definitely
Black
want
Bride,
her-
yeah.
Yeah, Black
Yeah,
Bride.
Other than that, she's almost like geared to
Or-
perfection. So
One more question. I know that you have a red moon on her, which is really good. But do you have an Astaroth that you can? put on
No,
her
I
instead?
don't have an Astaroth.
then
Okay.
definitely go Red Moon. But
But
the
if you ever do
synergy
get-
between that,
I will gladly put it on her if I pull it.
yeah.
Okay. And then you can actually repurpose that red moon for somebody who could use red moon.
Shelf and yeah.
Because, yeah,
Garbage
if you
shelf.
ever want to. Garbage shelf.
Yeah, garbage shelf. Where did it go? There we go.
All
Alright,
right,
she's
let's
looking
go.
much better, aside from lack of stuff.
Alwyn is just my Thunder Dragon killer, and then I forgot all about him.
Okay.
Yeah, but he's
If you
actually
wanna-
amazing in PvP, so I would definitely take advantage of
Switch
that.
to Lancer then, I guess.
I wouldn't even say you need to switch to Lancer.
You can just first ban Landius if you would like.
So who do you hate fighting more, Landius or Juggler?
Jug. Get rid of that guy.
Sure. Then
Wait,
if you
really?
don't like fighting Juggler, go Lancer Elwyn.
I just hate Juggler. Like I'm sure that Landius is actually harder to play against, especially probably with my box. But I just hate Juggler as a core unit. I think he's the worst thing ever. I just don't know how to play against it, so I want it gone.
And Lancer Landius or Lancer Elwyn is actually really good against both Juggler and Landius, but if you're gonna fight Landiuses, then you definitely want him Lancer. The other thing is you run a Vargas, so Vargas is actually really great against Landius as well.
Yeah. So
So-
what weapon could you give Elwyn?
Jägersrill branch.
So you might want to use the
Cursed Lance?
Peacemaker. Right.
Really?
Yeah, because it disables passives, and if you disable Landius
Oh,
passive, it doesn't revive.
oh my god. Okay, that works.
Something.
Alternatively,
frontal assault.
alternatively you could the Ragnarok's better on Ultimuller.
Yeah. But if you wanted to, if you didn't want to rely on the 50% of Peacemaker, frontal assault always disables passives. fighting
Oh.
Landius. Yes.
Either way, Peacemaker's pretty good on him. So is Ragnarok. Ragnarok's probably his best, but Peacemaker's also great.
Yeah, I think I only have one Ragnarok.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you like where it's at, then just keep it on Alti.
Yeah.
Finally, his accessory, definitely want like wing chin guards. If you
I
have
only
them.
have one on the Ultimuller,
Okay. Let's
but I
see.
could give him the Brig Slayers. No, that wouldn't do much.
I mean, basically, you want any attack accessory, but winged is typically his best. It helps him survive things like Zerida coming in and sniping him.
Yeah, I'm pretty lucky.
But-
Do you give it that?
Yeah, I'd give him either Judge or Slayers. Either of those two.
I'll play around with both.
Yeah.
And then the armor and the helmet are good.
Yeah.
Okay,
those are
perfect.
Perfectly fine.
I'll probably have to redo the rolls because I don't know what the.
You're not sitting on a bunch of Hand of Tears or anything, are you?
No, sadly, I have one. It's on Landius.
That's where it should be. All right. For Vargas, you're gonna want to go 2/2 blue.
2/2 blue. Yep, I will do that.
Yeah, definitely 2/2 blue. And
I'm just gonna write that down.
yeah. And if you ever have the opportunity to bring Vargas, he can absolutely 100% carry you just by himself if you can ban out all of their casters like Rachel and Lena. Like, he does not die to physical damage. Like, nothing's killing him except for like a Sword Elwyn or something.
The sleeper SSR.
Yeah, he's phenomenal. Like, I've seen absolutely top players get completely destroyed just by Vargas alone. So, Igreeth, what other armors do you have?
Come on.
Tris, do you know what Vargas's best armor is?
I can ask Will real quick. Sure, he'll respond.
Let's check mine real quick. Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of things work. Bloodline or mirror armor typically are the best.
Mirror. Which one's mirror?
Oh, you got a few of them. They're the blue ones.
The blue ones.
Yeah. That's typically best, and I'd probably agree.
I'll slap her on.
Helmets,
The
eventually
helmet's
you want a
good.
hand of tier.
Yeah.
But for now, Aeneas is just perfectly fine. And King's Amulet till you get something else.
Ideally, you want spirit boots or even divine boots. Also
Yeah.
give defense.
I think there's actually a time rift for a quest that gives it in the main storyline that I'll have to complete.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, in Time Rift 13, you get a free pair of spirit boots, so you should definitely do that.
Yeah, I think I'll do that.
Okay, so Will actually runs Aeneas's on his Vargas, by the way.
Ooh.
So I mean, really, any armor is good on him. So if you already have the Aeneas's built up, then I would just keep it for now.
And I think he does Aeneas's because he plays like with Sophia, and he puts like regen and stuff like that. But
True.
either way, whatever you prefer. All right, let's keep going. I would definitely consider putting Imelda in your box. I mean,
I have actually.
yeah.
Before she because right now, to give you some insight, my healers are really only Tiaras and Liana, and they
Mhm.
are tragically terrible. Like absolute garbage.
The good thing about Imelda is she can flex and be more of a support character if you already have a different healer, and she
Right.
hmm and the
Oh,
fixed
nothing.
damage immunity is great as well.
But the problem is I don't have Glorious Red, and that's kind of what
Oh
I was
yeah, yeah.
like. I was planning on getting it. That way I could leave open the Listel ban,
hmm
and then just kind of like bait the Listel like in with Glorious Red, but I just don't have that opportunity now.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, you could always work on some of the challenges, get some,
Oh yeah.
yeah, and get the glorious red.
Full like
What did I
red
have on her?
skin.
I had something on her. I think I gave it to my Sarada, but what
Yeah, let's take a look at your accessories. Keep going down. Um, really not sure what she would benefit most
no,
from.
it's all right. Because I'm working on um both Weiler and um sorry, let me go back to my box. Who am I working? Hello. Um oh, I haven't even touched it. My close actually I think is 5 star now because of that rerun event.
Great.
So I could sub out Iris.
Yeah, I mean that's definitely a possibility. Take Iris out.
But again, my close will have um, no equipment. But maybe we'll just go back to the heroes. um, sorry, just kind of jumping all around the place.
Oh yeah.
Sophia, I just leveled up for an event. I mean, for a mission.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just kind of like literally auto equipped and then helped me do Valkyrie, I think it was, or something.
Sure.
Bozel.
What do you do? What about what kind of helmets are we working with?
Uh, I think. So this is the thing. I think I could actually scrap my Imelda and give him like remove Imelda from my box, give him the Soul Stealers.
Do you have a Sharon? Or not
I think I
Sharon.
do.
I'm sorry, Dark Crown. Dark Crown.
Yes, I do.
Dark Crown is 100% his best in slot.
Zach.
Damn, I literally just like scrapped 4 of them.
Yeah, it's rough. And you 100% want to give him like clock enchants. Like I know 2/2
Cool.
blue gets him higher MDef. Really, like I don't care if my Bozo has 0 MDef. As long as he gets in there and AOE's and puts all those debuffs on, that's what wins games.
Sorry, give him what enchant?
Clock,
Got it.
yeah. Clock enchant is 100% his best, especially if you run like double AOE and seal. You just absolutely obliterate. And yeah, if you can get some MDef rolls on it, fantastic. But consider MDef just a side bonus for Bozel. All he cares about is
True.
debuffs. Other than that, you
Yeah.
have all the best in slot gear, basically. So
Question as well, actually, on
Mhm.
my Bozel, I have him at 103 stars. Should I focus on getting him 6 before, say, Weiler, or Rachel even, because I've got Rachel at 5 and I've been pumping her up right now.
Mm-hmm.
Should I just kind of like forget about her and finish Bozil, or should I continue with her? Right now, my trinity of Gate of Fates are Rachel, Zerida, Weiler.
So
Mm-hmm.
I would definitely top off Bozel just because of how close he is, and then go back to the 3 that you just mentioned.
That's 100% what I would do as well. Bozel, Weiler,
Well,
Zerida, and then go back to Rachel eventually.
yeah, the general consensus is if you start committing to a character, it's worthwhile to finish them off, if especially when you're 2/3 the way there.
There we go.
There we go.
Whoops. Going back up, actually, we skipped Tierras.
Yeah, let's take a look at
Yeah.
her. Okay, she's looking fine. Okay, I saw you sleeping on a couple Tenyo's headdresses, and 1000% that's like best in slot for healers.
True.
I mean, in PvE you can put Yggdrasil Wreath to prevent those stuns, but for PvP
Yes.
yeah.
Also, I have her on this for silence, but I could also give her the plushie because I do have the.
Definitely give her the plushie. That is
Love
best
plushie to
Nice.
death. Yep, there you go. That's best in
So,
slot gear for her, period.
Now stick with Tree of Life.
I personally like Crystal on her because I feel like her main focus is, healing light with her healing.
True.
Tree of Life is more for Liana.
Because I think the original thing that I heard about Tree of Life is that healing increase does not work on her passive. So they just preferred to put Tree of Life on.
I'm not 100% sure. I mean, Tree of
But I will
Life is
go after.
fine. So is Crystal. I like Crystal, but Tree of Life works.
And while we're on the topic, and she's kind of next in line. Actually, let's hit up Rachel quick.
Yeah. What kind of gear are we working with here? Holy
She's got a
Ring.
good set.
That does look very good. The one change I would consider would be instead of Holy Ring, consider the Holy Cross, because I saw you sitting on one. True
she got
Cross.
one.
Yeah, True Cross.
Take it off, Lee. Oh yeah, sure. Let's try it.
It just
And then
does more damage, and then Liana alternatively could benefit from Holy Ring.
Yep. And perhaps change this hat to
1,000% Tenyo's headdress.
Lux, are you sure that True Cross does more damage? Because it doesn't give any int on its effect.
I think it does more damage to Holy.
Okay. I thought that was a typo and it's supposed to say mage. But
Or mage. I'm not sure. Either way,
it's supposed to be demon or holy or demon and mage. We aren't sure. Zilong hasn't told us correctly.
Nice.
Either way, it just absolutely destroys Shine Maidens, and if it does mages, then great. But I would run it over Holy Cross or Holy Ring. So
Now again, my Listel has a really lucky HP thing, and I could probably start doing this with other masters after I start getting the bits. But I don't have what do you call that? I don't have a really start up.
yeah, Listel, go for it.
Okay, Listel doesn't actually need shards. You can use her at 3 stars if you like. So I'd keep her at 4 where you're at now. If you could go to her gear, so you're gonna want last rites on her.
Okay.
Cause you
You've got plenty.
Last rites.
Yeah, there's no reason not to.
And the flail is definitely good, but do you have an oath sitting around? An oath of justice?
I do, I think, actually.
Okay. You're sacrificing 2.
Oh wait, sorry. Yeah, there.
Okay, so you're sacrificing 2% HP, but you're gaining 8% defense. So
Okay.
Definitely worth.
For Listel, you'll want to build HP and defense almost equally because you want her to be able to survive hits. That's why you have last rites on her. And MDef wherever you can. Basically, all the defensive stats are really good for her.
So should I change out the boots to a meditation ring as well,
That's what I
or
was just wondering. Do you think meditation ring, Tris?
For the fixed immunity?
Mm-hmm. Because
yeah?
otherwise his last rites goes to shit.
Hmm. So, I mean, I think that could definitely be a tech. Alternatively, you could just run her as an HP bot and not give her a last rites. But I think until you get a swordsmith, a meditation ring could work. Yeah, I don't think it'd be
I
terrible.
don't see like a downside other than it's just not
True.
great stats.
Do I even have another one?
And
Yikes, bros!
oof.
I accidentally did the thing where it
So-
marked all my SR gear.
So keep your boots until you get another meditation ring.
True.
Oh, you've got.
Oh wait, what the? What are you doing with that, Egbert?
Come on, Eggy.
Get out of there! What should I be running for enchants?
And actually, meditation ring has MDef. Yeah, 100%, 1,000% run meditation ring. Enchants.
For enchants, there is a variety of enchants you could do. Some people like thorns, some people like 2/2 green, some like 2 green, 2 blue. 2 green, 2 blue gives her the most survivability, 2/2 green gives her the most HP, and thorns is just if you want to get lucky and screw people over.
True.
So it's really up to preference. I run 2/2 green because I feel like my blood dance does a lot.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, I really don't recommend the thorns build. It's not as
Yeah.
It's not Listel's purpose is not to kill like that, so I would recommend 2/2 green or 2 green, 2 blue.
Yep, 100% what she said. Can't go wrong. 2 green, 2 blue, 2 green, 2 green, 2
2 green.
blue. All right, Listel's looking good.
Ooh, what did I take away from you?
You got rid of her Odins by changing her class. So Demon Zerida does considerable more damage because she has more attack.
Yeah.
But most people run Assassin Zerida, so she doesn't have weaknesses against holy troops like Shrine Maidens or holy units. Period. I'd with what you have, I'd probably run her as Assassin and give her a King's Crown because you're sitting on 2.
Okay.
And just roll pure attack on her. Get as much and as high of attack as you can.
Yeah, I've actually gotten really lucky with some rules.
wow,
Yeah, so those are actually pretty good. Normally, I'd say don't go Breeze, go like Blazing Sun, but with these attack rolls, definitely stay Breeze.
By the way, that judge absolutely sucks. Please reroll
Yeah,
that soon.
yeah, F.
And okay, so because you're going to be hurting for damage, I'd actually replace Judge with Lone Star Armlet, especially if you don't have a great roll on it. That's going to give you 2% more attack, and I think you might need it by running Breeze.
Coolio. I will end up working those up. Leadin, I don't really touch.
Yeah.
I don't use them because I have Vargas in the other.
Yep, forget him.
Honestly, the rest of my units I don't think really matter.
Okay.
Actually, if you don't mind, I'd like to talk about close. Let me just.
Close can be fantastic, even at 3
Oh,
stars.
F. I have enough to actually get closes completely unlocked.
Great. I would consider doing it if you're going to use her. And you don't need the resources somewhere else right now.
No, actually, I think right now I'm just waiting on what do you call that?
Mm-hmm.
Do I what? Sorry.
Oh, go ahead with what you were going to say.
Oh, I just I was kind of like saving up for Juggler, but like also I don't have him, and I don't think he comes out on banner till like June. So I'm like, yeah, it's the point. It's like 2 months away, 3 months away. So
Consider Juggler a very long-term project.
Gotcha.
Like a lot of people were super disappointed with Juggler early on because Leon's would just come up and one-shot him because he's
Yeah.
5 stars and just wasn't great. He takes a lot of investment before he's actually good, but when he's good, as you can tell, he's probably very oppressive. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I only won games in season 1 where they let me pick my Landius.
So what I'm getting at here is I understand you want to save resources for Juggler, but right now I'd just go all out with what you have right now. His stuff will come. Do you have any built SR characters that like we haven't talked about, like Varna or Silverwolf or anybody like that?
No. I've been pretty unfortunate with my my Varna summons.
Mm-hmm.
Silverworth, well, Wolf, I do think is 6-star. Where is he here?
Yeah, I think it's on there, 6 stars.
Yeah, like he is 6. I just don't have him built up at all.
Mm-hmm. You also have a diehard that's what, 4 star, maybe 4.5.
Yeah. Someone was mentioning finishing up Emmerich and then doing some troll stuff with his equipment.
And you know
Because I
what?
do
That's
run
not a
strategy.
terrible idea, given that you're very strategy and empire focused. Is he
Mhm.
strat or is he just empire?
He is
He's both.
Strat Empire. Oh,
I mean, that's right up your alley, and he goes hand in hand with the whole ban out their magic healer or their magic users. He will obliterate teams if they don't have magic.
but unfortunately, most of my SR heroes I haven't had much luck with.
Definitely consider putting Emmerich in your box.
Okay, I I wonder. I just want. Oh, actually, what's the next banner? Deedlit. Deedlit's coming up soon, right?
Yeah, about a month away.
Hopefully, when I summon Deedlit, I'll get a couple more Emmerichs, but
Mm-hmm.
to get that up to 6-star. But I think 5-star, he should be okay.
Oh
Fingers
yeah,
crossed.
I'm sure he'd be perfectly fine at 5.
Yeah.
And it looks like he's got a
Sweet.
unique headpiece. You'd probably want that.
Yeah.
Okay, so with that being said, let's go look at your box now that we have a good idea of your stars, who's built, who's not, what you're working on. Okay, so your tanks kind of. Do you run Altamullah as kind of like a flex tank, or do you just?
Yeah. I run him as like a bruisery
Mm-hmm.
kind of thing. Honestly, the way my box used to look was a bit closer to. Because I've been changing it around recently. I didn't think my Listel was actually that good. So I never really had her in it.
She's
And I
fantastic. Yeah.
honestly, I wasn't even really running 4 healers. Like my original box was very bare bones, kind of very similar to this. Yeah, I'd say pretty similar to this. But now I've kind of switched out my Imelda for the Weiler. And I don't really know what else I could do.
Unless you
this
have
box
Weiler.
to me
Mm-hmm.
looks pretty solid all around. You've got 4 healers, or wait, is it only 3?
I have 3, but I
Okay.
could sub out close. Like sub in.
I would definitely sub in close.
Yeah, you definitely want close. I'd take out Weiler. Weiler is only good with his 3C.
True.
So you want him to run 3 healers, Lex?
I mean, he could run 4, but he'd have to take out.
Either like Lena or.
I mean, I'd run a 3 healer box, to be honest.
Yeah, you can work with 3 healers until you get Weiler's 3C. I would put close in, but once you
Okay.
get Weiler's 3C, I would probably take close out for Weiler.
Okay, so maybe I'll put like I will get like 1 line of close, but I won't really use any runestones because I'm probably going to focus on. Ooh, should I focus on Weiler's 3C first or Leon's or Lana's?
I do Luna's.
Yeah, actually, I should be able to get all 3. I have the moons for 3 heroes. I just don't have the. I just don't have the these. I almost have enough for 3. I just need the hearts.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
So I should be able to get them pretty quick.
So going back to your box, I'm trying
Yeah.
to think. The one thing I would really consider doing is fitting Elwyn into the box. I feel like Elwyn could win you games. I'm just not 100% sure who to take out at this time.
Now I could take out
Oh,
all
Shelf. Yeah, get rid of
or
Shelf.
Shelf. Sorry, yeah, get out of there.
Yeah, this looks like a great box to me. Huge Empire and Strat focus.
I don't really have my Iris built up, but I could put her in and just kind of like this 3-star is okay. That's the problem.
Oh no, I would run close over a 3-star Iris, probably.
Gotcha.
Get rid of Weiler. Who was in there besides Weiler?
If he puts Weiler in there, then he has 4 healers, but he had Bernhardt in besides
Yeah,
Weiler before.
Bernie. Get Bernie in.
Ooh.
Oh, and that's why I was having trouble fitting Elwyn in, because he just took Luna's spot.
Okay.
So I like this box until you get Luna's 3C. When you get Luna's 3C, I would put in Luna over Lena.
Okay.
What do you think, Tris?
Yeah, but for the meantime, having Lana in there without Luna kind of sucks, so I'd put in your 4th healer over Lana. But then once you get Luna's 3C, I would take out your 4th healer.
Well, what are Luna's or Lena's faction buffs?
Just Dark and Princess.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
for
she
some
only
reason I
has-
thought she was Empire.
Heartbroken.
I mean, if you take Lena out, I'd put in Luna instead of 4 healers. Because Luna's still good.
I
Just
think
by
I still have
herself.
much to work with.
Plus she's strat, so.
Yeah.
So this is definitely what I'd be running. And what I would be using as like the linchpin for your victories would be to ban out as many of their. Well, the interesting thing is, if you run Luna, she just naturally provides that bonus M damage reduction to people. So even if they do get casters, like, and you lock in on early Luna, then their casters don't do that much damage to you.
I got some fun stuff to play with, I guess.
Make sure you hit save if you want to save it.
Thank you. I would have
Oh
forgotten.
yeah. Oh, well, drop the Weiler for like close.
Sure. Where are you here? Did I swim past you already? I think I nope.
And you'd be playing a very tank push game. You want to get a tank and just stick with him.
If you're fine, do you mind providing me with the equipment on close that I should be running?
Yeah. Let's see. Do you have a
Goddesses?
Gift of Eternal Life, I think?
Ooh, do I have one more? Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Ding.
Is that it, Tris? Gift?
Yeah, gift or left hand are really good. And then she'll want
Tenuous.
a Tenuous.
Uh,
The Tenuous headdress too.
I think I'm all out of the headdresses.
Well, you could take the one off of Weiler for now.
Oh,
you can
true.
Start using your Weiler.
Where are you here? Oh, he must not be the right class, or she must not be the right class. Oh, there it is. And then
For the accessory, I mean, Crystal Ball would work, Holy Ring would work, Meditation Ring would even work on her.
I think any SSR with int.
sure, I might just go Crystal Ball, save for the healing, and I already have it up to max, so.
Well, if you have a Holy Ring, I would much.
I don't. It's on my Liana right now, I
Oh,
believe.
you only have.
What about like Angel Feather?
Yeah.
It does healing effects as well, so.
Yeah, can you keep scrolling? Well, it doesn't give
Absolutely.
int. Okay. Yeah, I would go with the Crystal Ball over the Angel Feather, honestly. Because the Angel Feather just gives the Crystal Ball gives int, right? Like on the base.
Actually, I think. Oh, it does not.
No, it does. It gives 49.
Yeah,
that's
but
Oh.
I feel like the Angel Feather gives some more.
Oh, then check the Angel Feather. Maybe I'm wrong. I thought the Angel Feather just gave HP.
Does give int.
Okay, then yeah, the Angel Feather would be better for her. My bad, sorry, I didn't realize you
No,
could
no, no, no.
too.
Yeah, so I'd do that, run it full moon, and you should be good.
And as far as classes, should I unlock both or just wait till I get the Weiler 3C?
It's tough if you're not swimming in runestones. I don't know.
Yeah.
You could definitely go down her right path, Queen of liberal.
Yeah.
That's definitely the. If you choose one, go down that path. You just want.
Yeah, I think I will, because my Weiler is pretty close to getting there, and if I really do kind of work hard over the next week or so, my Weiler should be ready
Yeah, for sure.
to kind of go.
No.
Oh yeah, sorry, Zerida's head. Oh, King's Crown, right? We have ignore that. We already got that covered. I think this has been fantastic. Oh, what should I do with my
Jamal.
bagged items here?
Pretty period.
Oh, what should I do with these? Slash all my
Definitely be using them, but obviously you don't have the gold to plow through them. Just it'll be a process.
True.
So if you want, we could go through your equipment right now and tell you what you can get rid of.
Please.
So I don't know if you want to write it down or just literally get rid of it right now. It's up to
Oh well,
you.
I'm fine with getting rid of it right now. Let's just hit up to alchemy right now.
Yeah, so definitely get rid of those. Oh my goodness, you have so many SRs too. So if you could scroll back up, that blessing staff that's level 50.
Yeah.
Don't need that. That's a million gold right there.
Oh my god, I didn't even realize that.
The sage
I'm gonna keep
hats,
the
toss them.
Oh really? Okay.
Well, actually, do you need them for PvE purposes?
Do you know I might keep them just for the PvE.
I would just keep your level 50. I would get rid of your level
The
20.
20. Yeah.
You also have an Yggdrasil wreath that will do the same thing, except it's SSR. So
I will get rid of that.
And also, like, you don't need any of these SR equipments. You don't have to go through them all right now, but just like literally transmute all of these for
Will
1,000
do.
gold each.
get rid of that.
Oh.
You're gonna get you some gold.
Heck yes, please and thank you. You. Oh,
Yep.
And both of those. And then also, I saw on a lot of your characters that you had just like, you can't get rid of it right now because it's equipped on them, but the
What do
others
you
are-
have the esoteric for? Yeah, just toss it.
I had it for like I said that the Thunder Dragon for
Oh, yeah.
Elwyn. That's how long it's been there.
Were you gonna get rid of the crystal ball because you're gonna use an angel feather now?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Good. I'm gonna save the boots though.
Yep.
Yeah,
Just in
definitely save
case.
the
For sure.
boots.
Save the boots. Get rid of the
I have,
helmet
like-
or the
I have
mask.
like 4 pairs of level 50 boots. No kidding.
You for sure. You for sure. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I did not
Solid.
realize that it did that.
Up.
You missed an
here we
armor.
go. Oh, I did. Oh my
Hell
god.
yeah.
Bro,
The
you're
flail is
You'd
gone.
be swimming in this stuff.
Never mind it.
There was a level 10 thing. Yeah,
Okay.
and then also I saw a lot of stuff equipped on your characters too, like on your Egbert. You had that thing sitting there, so there's probably
Yeah.
For now, let's just transmute this.
get that 13 mil.
Nom 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 nom. Nom
Yeah.
nom nom.
And actually, let's go through your SR characters, or you just like let's go to your gear and start unequipping.
Oh, sorry.
You're good.
Uh,
We'll just start start at the bottom, and we'll just like
scrolling hard.
scroll harder. No, there we go. Yeah, just hop there, go to equipment. Just making sure that nobody's holding on to anything. All right, let's take a look at what Diehart's got.
Remove all.
Yep, remove all. Just hit the left arrow. Yeah, or that works.
Oh, the left arrow.
Either way, either way.
Oh, Roga, I was
Remove
doing a
all.
mission. Could you tell? But I might just quick remove anyway. I don't use them anymore. I
Remove.
do use this in my cheesy arena team.
What cheesy arena team?
It's Bernhardt, Listel with Hein, Jessica, and then like I can't auto it yet with Leon, so I just basically run double AoE Leon, and then I just cheese my arenas.
So
Okay.
if you ever want to use Hein, you could just throw Lena's gear on him. I would get rid of
True.
that stuff for gold.
True.
But that's me.
And I would do the same thing.
What have we done?
Come on. Ooh, lots of money here.
Yep.
And here. Oh,
Oh
my
my
god.
gosh. Yeah, so like if you ever want to build gear for these characters, we're not saying not to build these characters, but we're
Watch.
saying do it with SSR gear
Right.
from all the gold that you're gonna get from this SR gear.
I think we're in good territory now.
All right, yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Back to the items. Bag alchemy. Get out of there. Do. If I miss anything, I'll get it a little later.
Oh yeah, it's no big deal. It's just kind of like a cursory.
Ooh, oh, that's Salt Ring. Never mind.
You're gonna have like over 20 million gold.
Hey, we take those.
And I can guarantee you
We'll
this
just say that
though,
now.
once you get that gold, you're gonna, if you polish your account up, you're gonna be blow through all that gold almost immediately.
Oh, absolutely. Especially with bond unlocks coming up too.
And so since you only have like 900 ore, I would highly consider just like salvaging a lot of the quote
Sure.
unquote useless SSR gear. You don't have to do it right now if you don't want to, but we can just like give you like
If you don't mind,
Pardon?
yeah, if you don't mind going through them with me.
Yeah. Do you want to make a list, or do you just want to like trash?
I can
some of them now?
trash it right now.
Sure. Those look fine. I'd hold on to your giants. You can hold on to the
You don't need
eggs.
2 feathers dusters if you want to get rid of one of them. I would just keep one just in case.
Yeah, I like to keep the one up.
Well, he also does have a clothesline pole, which is the same thing, right?
Oh yeah, so I would trash both the feather dusters.
Clothesline is the unique skin, so.
gotta look stylish.
Oh yeah, for sure. Elven belt. I'd get rid of all those purgatories.
Yeah, every purgatory, even the level 41 purgatory sucks.
You know what? Just so it doesn't really waste your time, I'll just write it down.
No, we can go through it right now.
Yeah, unless you're in a rush. Okay,
oh no, not at all.
So before you trash that level 41, I want you to just hover over it for a second.
Ooh.
It's got a 14% int roll, which is actually pretty good. I would, just because it has that and clock, I would consider not oring that and giving it to your Lena instead.
Okay.
Unless your Red Moon has something better, then you could give that to her until you get an Astaroth.
Yeah.
We'll peep that.
Yeah, so you can just go ahead and lock it so we don't accidentally toss that bad boy. But a 14% is pretty freaking good. I think get rid of all the Ulvers, right?
Yeah, you'll want left hand on all of your healers, basically.
And I think I have enough.
Yeah.
Also, I noticed you had like thunder chains. You can get rid of all but one of those. They're pretty bad. They're not really good on anybody in particular.
You mean first necklaces or?
Yeah. Sorry, the lightning looking.
And I think he already has like a level 50 on Bernhardt, right? So.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, so you don't need any more than that.
Yeah, you can just get rid of all of them. Keep the Lone Stars. You only need 1 Gate of Truth, just in case. So I'd get rid of 3 out of 4 of your Gate of Truths.
Get rid of all the tiaras.
Yeah.
Trust me, her and I take pleasure out of seeing stuff like this just like disappear. Like, just one of those weird things.
It's like our guilty pleasure.
I'm glad I can provide you with that, because for me, I'm like, I literally just look at this and I'm like, what am I gonna do with all of you?
No.
Okay.
Did you want to hold on to one tiara, or did you just want to toss it all?
Oh.
I just toss them all.
Yeah.
The Loki's masks. What's the roll on that full moon Loki's mask? Okay, just trash. All of the Loki's masks then. You can keep the Jorm eyes. They're okay on some people, so I would keep them for like fodder if you ever want to build one.
You can
Oh,
hold
is that
on.
this one?
You can hold in yards and yeah, just get rid of
Okay.
all the Lokis.
Yep. Keep the King's Crown.
Yep, keep
Of course.
100%. You can keep
Um,
you can keep carbons. I'd probably get rid of all of those Reaper's Breath.
Yeah, you can get rid of that Reaper's Breath.
Remember when you couldn't unlock that stuff from here?
Yeah, it used to be terrible.
I'd get rid of all of those Death's Robes.
And all of the Galaxy Cloaks. Oh man, you're gonna have more ore than Maticus by the end of this.
And all
This
of
is-
the goddess dresses. I think his Yulia's already geared up, right?
Yeah, your Yulia's Goddess dress is already
Yeah.
level 50, right? Okay,
Yeah.
good. You don't need it for anybody else.
I can't wait to see this. Like,
Also, you can get rid of one Demon Lizard skin. I would keep one of them, but you can get rid of the other. The Gargoyles, I think you should just hold on.
yeah, there's no reason he's not going to be needing the ore right now.
Hmm.
He doesn't need to toss the Gargs. He can just hold on to them in case he wants to build one.
Yeah, I would just hold on to the Gargoyles because you can level up 4 of those for
True.
somebody. Actually, Gargoyle is good on Juggler, but you'll probably have a Last Rites for Juggler before.
Yeah, last rates. Keep going down. You can hold on to that stuff for now.
Yeah, all of the armors you can hold on to. Get rid
All
of
the
all
bloody
Mel-
melodies. Yeah.
Yeah. And keep your left hands just for fodder.
Yep.
I would keep your Peacemakers. You need to level up 1 for Elwyn, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so I would keep those. Get rid of all those Seal Guardians. And then whenever you
Oh.
switch out Leon's Seal Guardian for a Balance Blade, you can just keep Leon's Seal Guardian in reserve for anybody who might need it for anything in the future.
True.
Since that one's already level 50. Okay, get rid of the Holy Arcs and the Holy Grail. And Lex, what are you thinking? I would get rid of both Drapneers.
Well, he's not swimming in like accessories for mages. I mean, I don't think he needs to get rid of the Dropnears in the event that he ever needs one.
Okay. Well, you can get rid of all the assault headgears because you already have one built for Luna, right?
I do.
Yep. And all the Twilight helmets.
Seriously, I already got rid of so much stuff before this. This is helping me finish
Wait,
it off.
You got rid of so much stuff before this. I don't even want to imagine what you had before this.
Like, I'll go to my. Do I need these helmets
I
now?
don't-
How many do you have built up? Do you have one built up?
Oh,
for
I
Elwyn?
think I have several built up.
Okay,
Then
then
trash
trash
'em
all
all.
of those.
Because you're going to be wanting to do like weekly gambles. So,
Oh yeah, all of my weekly gambles are done for this week too.
yeah. So you're just going to want as much ore so you can get more Hand of Tears and all that fun stuff.
Or what's it called? I can't remember what he needed. The Astaroth.
Oh yeah. Should I keep one dark robe or not really?
No, they're really bad.
Toss all the assault armors.
No, you don't need to keep that one.
Nope.
You don't.
That was his Lunas.
Yeah, that's what I just realized.
He probably
And
combined a few to make it.
Hey, we call those savings.
Yeah, they were savings. But I can only imagine how many assault suits you had before this.
You
You
can
don't-
get rid of all the.
Yeah, you don't
Twilight
need
armors,
Twilights.
too.
And then every non-level 50 Aeneas's armor.
And I would keep just one Gaia's armor. What do you think, Lex? Just one, right?
I mean, he could keep all 3 at this point, but in case he ever wanted to combine them. But
Sounds like he just wants
I still don't use any Gaia's armor. I don't see
Yeah,
anybody.
it's a semi-rare drop, so it warrants keeping one. So yeah, you'll want to get. How many Hydra bows do you?
But he's sitting on like 2 EMBs he's not using, so
Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah, just trash all your Hydra bows. And I would keep your Ullr's bow just in case you
Yeah.
ever need a bow Luna for a PvE map event or something.
you can toss the mistletoes. I don't think I've ever seen this happen before. He's gonna cap out on SSR so he can disenchant. Dear
Well,
God.
there we go. Woo!
30, is that 35? Like, how much gold was that? Jesus.
Uh,
Or is it? It's probably 3 mil. Yeah.
That's
Yeah, 3 mil.
I almost thought it was 35
10,000.
mil.
Equipment. Scroll.
Actually,
Yeah,
at this point, I would click flip and add multiple.
You know what I can
You
do?
just make sure you don't get your boots in there.
Yeah, that's. I made that mistake last time. Okay,
Yeah,
I
your
don't
boots
think
are
they
in there.
are.
and you can always just go through and unclick them after you do that. So much gold.
Lovely. Wait, this is meditation rain? No, salt rain.
Didn't even know you could lock SR gear.
I guess sometimes you need it.
Oh yeah, if you had just locked them, then it wouldn't get rid of them.
Oh, it's finally getting so clean.
Right?
There you go.
Okay, back to the SSRs that we couple left.
Mm-hmm.
We were down. Oh yes, last rites.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I would trash all of those last nights personally, unless you use that level 51 for somebody.
No, I think honestly I just had some of them that I'm like, this guy is really good for this one-time use, so let's do it. Broken Stars, I'm guessing garbage
Oh
too.
yeah, all Broken Stars, all Devil Axes, all Frost Rends.
Keep the Throne Guardian.
Yeah, just hold on to that.
Throne Guardian is good for like if you wanted to. It's not better than Ragnarok, but if you wanted to put it on like Altmuller or Varna or Estelle, it's good for those people. You can also get rid of all the Windcutter daggers and Nighthawks.
I just hold on to the batteries.
Yeah, just hold on to the batteries.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
I think you missed a couple there at the end, unless the stream lagged for me.
Oh no.
I think you
Scroll
missed a
a bit down.
Frost Rend.
You were so right. Oh my god, thank you. Oh, where's your store?
Alright, so now I would spend that 15 or that 14k on your gambles and martial spirits. For level
Yeah,
up.
I think I'm gonna need a lot of those spirits for some of the equipment that we just did.
Yeah, and trust me, I think you'll have enough ore to do all of the things that you need to do.
30 million.
30 mil
29
gold.
million gold.
Yeah.
So
you
nice.
can finally get around to using those equipment packs, but I would prioritize your gold on leveling up the gear first and then do the rolls.
Thank you. I will do that.
Yeah, 100% level your gear up on all your important characters and then go ham re-enchanting their armor with as much good enchants as you can get.
And do ABs.
Yeah,
Yes.
ABs and time rifts. So
Yeah.
So we went over your box.
Yep.
You know when to put in Weiler and stuff. Get
Yep.
levels 3C as soon as possible. We went through your. Oh, can we see your training field?
Oof. Yeah.
We might make you start working on Aniki farming.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
200 burgers. It's time.
You
Do you
can
have
just,
all the level 70s unlocked?
The what? Sorry.
The level 70 Anikis, do you have the blessing for all of
Yes.
those?
Yeah. I have blessings for all.
Triple.
Okay, so yeah, I would definitely recommend if you could just like click through your training fields just like one by one. Yeah, see what we have, see what you have leveled up. What's stopping you from getting that infantry defense?
Literally nothing. I think what happened is I maybe ran out of either gold that I was like, ooh, 160,000. Heck that.
well, you have the gold.
Hey. Probably same with this, or I was probably running low on these tomes and prioritized like dark guards or something else because I'd rather go for these than I would.
Sure.
Well,
But use
there's
all the
actually
ones that require SR materials.
yeah, SR materials and then SSRs, and then there's so if you go back to the elite training field, you have one that can be leveled up with SRs.
The other elite.
This one here.
The elite one.
This one here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just until it starts requiring. There you go. I would stop there.
So the way that you'll want to do it going forward is so you'll want to get the year one. You're looking at the year one core stats. These were the ones that were released with the game.
Yeah.
You'll want to get those to level 14 and then switch to the elite 2.
Yep.
The second tab. These are the year 2 stats. You'll want to get these to level 6 and then go back to the year 1, get those to level 20, and then go back to the year 2 and get those to level 10. That's the most efficient way to do that, and I can write that down for you if you'd like.
Look at the.
I was just about to start writing that down.
Yeah, she'll
If you
send
don't
it to you.
mind, if you don't mind getting that for me. Yikes. This is where I'm probably going to start running out of mats.
By the way, the reason it's done that way is because it's the most efficient use of the books, the SSR books.
I'll save some of these resources for later
Mm-hmm.
because I have I actually am working on bandits right now.
Great. Bandits
Where's
are what you
Zerda?
need to do.
Ah, okay.
And also, just be aware. I think you're sitting on tomes that give those workout materials in your bag.
Okay.
I think. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think I might have only a couple, but there's also an event going on that I can grab a couple more of as well.
Yep. So, holy pegs are almost maxed. Good.
Yeah, that's actually one of my 2 things that I'm working on right now, actually. Oh, frig, I didn't want to do this because I needed those SSR books for the peg. Oh well, I can grind for it.
Yeah.
Assassins, this is again to be the worst one that I have not worked on. But yeah, bandits I need the I'm working on both of these and then they're maxed.
Yeah, so you'll definitely want to spend a lot of your burgers farming Anikis because your training field is probably what's holding you back the most right now.
Gotcha.
Your units seem really good, and especially after you spend your ore and enchants, they're going to be really good, I would think. Also AB.
Yeah.
And then training field would really be the only thing that's like time gating you from reaching higher rank in Apex.
Well, I think I don't know if there's any more you'd like to cover.
Yeah, so sometimes we go over like people's Apex games, but I think with your account, I think focus on just enchanting your gear.
Yeah.
And then like spending all that gold. All that gold should be gone by tomorrow or the next day.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Get some really good rolls on your characters, and if you ever have any doubts, like what kind of roll should I be looking for on Elwyn, or what enchantment do I need on this character, just go to the. You're in the main Discord, right?
I am. Yeah.
Yeah, just go in there, help in questions. You can message me, Tris, or just ask anyone there, and they'll point you in the right direction, and just get baller rolls.
The last thing you want to do is start rolling for the wrong stuff. Ask before you do it if you're unsure.
But seriously, what I'd like to see you do is just get some baller rolls on get some baller enchantments going here, and then like do some Apex this weekend. After you do Apex with your polished account, then let's do some game reviews. Let's see where you're at with that polished setup.
Hell yeah.
So that's my recommendation. Otherwise, you're playing with two completely different boxes. They'll be the same characters, but it's a world of difference when you play with characters that are actually really well enchanted and geared.
True.
So out of curiosity, why are you not using the guild store to level up your characters? Do you not have any guild medals?
I run out very quickly because I've been actually focusing on bonds a lot. So I've been prioritizing my bond resources for the guild materials over the mastery level ups.
Well, yeah, I mean, I can understand. I'm just I mean, do it if you have to, obviously, but the time rift is a huge sink of your stamina.
Yes, it
And
is.
that,
I've
that
lost
can
100 burgers.
vastly improve your training field. But like I said, if you have no other option, I mean, definitely sweep the time rifts.
Yeah.
Just I want you to know that every time you do that, it's like,
Good to know. I will definitely start doing that because normally, I mean, I hit like I mean, I'm pretty active. I do my little diligences, but
Make your contributions, yeah.
no, it is in this one.
And so you have just enough summons to get juggler, right?
Yeah,
And
but I mean, I'm not really F.
oh, so that's why you're not doing perks
Oh, I'm
every
not in
week.
this.
I feel like if you joined a higher guild, I mean, you're level 70. I feel like you could participate in a guild that does purgatory runs for guild.
Yeah, Yeah, honestly, I probably could, but these guys have been really good to me. You know, the Seekers and Solstice or whatever, both of them.
it is what
What
it
server
is.
are
Yeah.
you on?
Dalsis.
Oh, I was gonna say if you're Rhaegar, we have a spot in the Starlost Discord with your name on it.
Heck. Ah! Yeah.
Well, that being said, I mean, do you have any other questions for us right now?
Who should I be focusing my bonds on actually? Because I get lost there.
Well, click on Vargas for a second. Let's see what you've got.
Yeah. My hardest part is the heart bond.
Okay. Yeah.
These things elude me.
I would probably do top Vargas off. You'll
Yeah.
probably end up with him in a decent bit of your games. So make him strong.
That's my boy. That's pretty much all my mats.
Why are the cores gating you? Have you not cleared all of the Eternal Temple stuff?
Not to 70.
But
I
have
have
you done
them.
all the 65s?
Scylla is still at 60, but all the other ones. Valkyrie's 70. Leviar 65. I was going to do 70 today, but I got frustrated with RNG, so I didn't. But yeah, Valkyrie 70, Leviar 65, Scylla 60.
What about Phoenix?
Phoenix, I think, is also 60.
Okay, so if you can manage to at least clear 65, that's definitely going to help with your core issue.
Yeah.
So if I were you, I'd focus on leveling up all your stuff, like we said.
Yeah.
Eternal Temple, Time Rift, and AB. You got a lot of PvE stuff to do. I know it sucks. I hate it. I still haven't done Time Rift 12 because I don't need to do Time Rift 12.
True. Is Thorns good on Landius, or should I have switched to something else?
100% stays Thorns.
Okay. Actually, I'll worry about you later. You at least have your equipment.
The people in most dire need would probably be. You could probably definitely level or get her better enchanted.
Do you have extra Odins? Because I think you could combine.
I do think I have a spare one now.
Yeah, I would combine Odins to max her Odins.
True. I will do that. Actually, I wonder if the other one's actually higher. Yeah, it is higher.
Oh, so if
Just
what's
switch
the
'em.
enchant on?
Yep.
Yeah, you'll have to switch the enchant anyway, actually. So that's great. Oh wait. Can you click on that?
It was for.
You just keep that. You just keep
That's
that. You never
literally a
reroll
perfect Odin's roll.
That. Never
If
reroll that
only
ever.
if only it wasn't clock. I mean, if it wasn't I guess I just go breeze on her.
No,
Breeze
Breeze
is
is
the
her
best.
best.
Oh, I mean, I 100% calculated. GG.
That's amazing. Never re-roll it. Don't touch it.
Just re-roll the
What-
rest
What
to be
was that?
Breeze.
Cool. I will do that. Okay. This one I'll just level up soon. You two. Yeah. Okay. I think I'm actually good. I think I'm good.
And remember to go clock on Lana and clock on Boozle and probably breeze on Elwin.
Breeze on Elwin,
100% go
actually.
Breeze.
Especially since
Just,
you don't have like Apex boots. Breeze
Just
is gonna
to
be needed.
remind me, what the frig? Is there no silver breeze? What the frig? What a gold roll. But okay, yep. Get all your equipment up. You're good. Get your equipment up. You're good. What do I do with you? I forget about you. Okay, cool. Thank you. Yeah, I will get on this. And maybe, oh, what should I keep her breeze or switch her out?
She could be
You can keep
Breeze
her
or
Breeze.
Clock, whichever you prefer.
Since you've already rolled those breeze scrolls, I would just keep her breeze for now.
Ooh, true. Okay, cool. I'll tinker around with what you guys gave me, and I'll let you know how I do over the weekend.
Yeah, for sure. And feel free to @message us or hit us up on Discord.
Well,
Any other
thank
questions
you
right
so
now?
much for your time.
Scissors?
None at all. If I do have any, I will be sure to message you. But yeah, thank you so much for spending the time with me. This has been a fantastic time,
Yeah, no
and
problem.
now I'm loaded.
Yeah,
So
and I would love to do a follow-up video reviewing your Apex games from this weekend.
yeah,
Really
absolutely.
interesting.
To go.
But yeah, just do what we told you, and you
Bye.
should be in a much better spot for climbing an Apex.
Will do. Thank you, and hope you guys have a great weekend. Happy Easter
Bye.
weekend.
Oh, is it Easter weekend? Shoot.
Again,
All right, man.
thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Anytime. Take care.
Later,